Mr. Kimball. It's Ruth. Ruth Walton.
Gigi?
No, Ruth.
Huh?
I'm the charity director. These are the children you helped. You wanted to see them, remember? I've been trying to see you for months, but your lawyer has cut you off from everyone.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Kimball, listen to me. Don't let him do this. You have to fight.
Get out, now.
This is a public hospital.
And this is a private wing. Named after this man, in fact. You're trespassing.
Oh, call a cop.
Okay. Police.
Let's go.
Mr. Kimball, this man, he's trying to take your money.
Gigi. Oh, come on. Gigi. Gigi.
I'm your friend! Who's dead?
No, everybody's okay. Can I?
You scared the life out of me. Listen, you can't just show up here without
You've
any...
got to come back.
Well, I thought you were all doing fine without me.
Oh yeah, no, we're doing fine. I mean, yeah, everything's. I mean, kind of went from a quintet to what we are now, a quartet. I mean, it's like we still know how to play. We sound good, you know, but something is sounding a little bit, wrong.
Well, I hope that I really hope I'm not the violist, because when I was little, my mum made me have lessons and I was rubbish. I was completely rubbish. I can't play a note, not a single note.
Please come back. We need you.
They need me? Or you need me?
I'm meeting a new client tomorrow at 10 a.m. You'll be there, right?
Nathan Ford?
What?
Are you Nathan Ford?
Yes.
I'm Tara Carlisle. I'm Ruth Walton's attorney. She's running late. I'm sure you know that Benny Kimball passed away last week.
I'm sorry, Ruth didn't mention an attorney. Why are you here?
Oh, that's Ruth. We can talk about this later.
You must be Nate.
Oh, I just heard about Mr. Kimball. I'm sorry.
Blue irises. They were his favorite.
So why don't we sit down?
Yeah.
So how did you meet him?
I run a nonprofit. We move children from foster care into adoption. One day I got a call from Mr. Kimball. He said he'd read about us in the newspaper and wanted to help. I figured he'd make a donation, and that would be that. His checks kept coming, each one bigger than the last.
Yeah, that's not so unusual. You know, men like Kimball, end of their lives, you know, they looking for redemption. Are you gonna just write down what I say? Is that the deal?
Yes. Ruth, go on.
Well, when his health started to fail, I would visit him, show him pictures of our kids. It would really cheer him up.
And that's when he told her about his will.
Yeah, she's actually doing fine. You don't really need to... Sorry.
A few months ago, Mr. Kimball told me he had drafted a new will, leaving his entire estate to my charity. I was stunned.
Yeah, did he ever show you this new will?
No. After that, his lawyer, Peter Blanchard, wouldn't let anyone see him. I knew he was doing badly, so... Last week, I snuck into his room. He didn't even know who I was. He kept calling me Gigi.
It's all right. It's okay.
Well, Ruth, here's the thing. I mean, will or no will, we're going to make sure that Mr. Kimball's wishes are followed.
Yes, the law will see to that.
Thank you. I'm going to bring these to him.
So I guess we're going to have that talk now.
I've checked you out, Mr. Ford. Half my sources say you're a vicious thief. The other half claim you're some sort of high-tech vigilante.
I like that. I should put that on my card.
There's a process to get Ruth Walton justice. It's called the probate court.
Right, the probate court, where Ruth will walk in with a sad story and no executed will. Yeah, let me know how that goes for you.
Okay, I know we're in trouble. But the only reason I let Ruth come to you is on the condition that I know everything you're doing.
No.
You're taking me with you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'm there.
Not gonna happen.
I don't just have a responsibility to Ruth as my client. I believe in what she's doing. And for that reason, I am willing to put my feelings about you aside and work with you. Now, if helping Ruth is really your only agenda, shouldn't you be willing to do the same? Either I am in or Ruth is out. It's your choice.
They are gonna hate this.
I hate this.
You do not let Vicky Vale into the Bat Cave ever.
First, this is my home, not a cave. And second, we're not gonna allow her up here.
Sophie would never approve. Call her.
We can't just keep calling Sophie.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. We can't call her, but you can go off and have a little secret meeting with her.
Secret meeting? What are you talking about? I was in Harrisburg researching a client.
Wow, because you know what? Your passport got dinged going through Heathrow Airport yesterday. Heathrow's in London. I guess you couldn't get a direct flight over to Harrisburg.
No, it's hard when you do the same day booking.
Yeah, because you had to go with the... Did you realize that London is the home of the most surveillance cameras in the world?
Really?
Who feels like playing Where's Waldo?
Oh.
I do.
Yeah.
There's Waldo right there. Waldo Ford. Right. Is that Big Ben and you? Wow. You got twins and triplets everywhere. And looky there, 11:18 a.m. standing outside of Sophie's apartment, looking quite pensive.
Aw, he's rehearsing what he's gonna say. I've seen him do that.
All right, guys, okay, yeah, got me. I went to London, yeah. I saw Sophie. And she's not coming back.
Not now or not ever?
See, I don't know. And I don't think she knows either. So, that's that. Could you please take the... Thank you. Can we get back to work? This, Tara Carlisle, arson, maybe you can just do a background check on her, and if everything pans out, I don't see why we can't have an outsider just this once tag along. Okay, why don't you run it for him?
Meet the late, great Bennett Kimball. He made his fortune the old-fashioned way. Polluting, union busting, employing sweatshop labor. His personal life was even worse. Drunken driving, accidents, chasing women, paying off the mob.
Why haven't we ever heard of this guy?
Because to the rest of the world, Bennett Kimball was a pillar of Boston society, thanks to one very hard-working lawyer.
Meet his longtime attorney, Peter Blanchard. This is an interesting guy. He's a blue-blood Harvard Law graduate who turned into Kimball's personal janitor. Dude would pay off the cops, pay hush money, God knows what else.
And he was rewarded by being named the executor and sole beneficiary of Kimball's estate.
See, Kimball didn't have any kids. He had a couple ex-wives way back, but Blanchard's the closest thing he has to family.
You know, I guess this Blanchard guy didn't count on his client having such a giving side.
It's funny how that works. What happens to rich people when they know the end is near? It's really, really amazing. Okay, I don't know that we have a legal angle to play on this one, because in 3 days, he is going to present the will in probate court and assume control of the estate.
And our client's charity gets nothing.
Now, Blanchard was the keeper of Kimball's secrets, so... yeah, so that's our way in right there.
You want a skeleton from his closet?
Absolutely, and there's got to be tons of skeletons. I mean, we want something so scary that the mere mention of it makes this guy run for his checkbook. So if that weren't hard enough, we've got the the chaperone to think about.
Pick up your work card.
Tara Carlisle. She checks out. Civil rights lawyer, does a lot of pro bono work, collects lost causes like kittens.
Well, she's honest.
Crusader, incorruptible. And one sexy librarian.
Hey guys, I'd like you to meet Tara Carlisle. She's our client's attorney. She's going to be joining us today.
I'm here because I believe we share a common goal. I just want to make sure it's done the right way. Now, you said you had something we could use against Blanchard?
Okay, well, behind these prison walls, or prison shrubs here, is Kimball's former business partner, P.J. Orson. He's doing 10 years for embezzlement. Kimball's company paid $50,000 to a company called Lamond Holdings back in 1980.
That, you know, she does that. It's okay. Go ahead.
Now, Lamond Holdings is a Vegas front company for the mob.
Yeah, $50,000 used to be the going rate for a contract killer in those days.
You think Kimball paid to have somebody killed?
Okay, now what we're going to do right now is we are going to go undercover.
Well, why don't we go talk to Mr. Orson? No, the best lie is the truth, Mr. Ford. I think if we go in there and plead our case, Mr. Orson will want to talk to us. Mr. Orson, I don't understand. If you tell me why you made that $50,000 payment to Lamond Holdings, I could write a letter to the judge, possibly get your sentence reduced.
Reduced. This is minimum security. I love it here. No ex-wives hounding me for alimony. A great bunch of guys to hang with. I mean, why would I help you? Listen, sweetie, I gotta go. I got a cooking class. You have a great day.
Oh, I guess that went pretty well. Okay, Hardison, Elliot, I want you to put the squeeze on Orson. Parker, Case Blanchard's office. I want to know where he keeps his dirty files. You, why don't you come with me? I'm about to become a really terrible lawyer. You can watch.
I think he is.
Look, Blanchard's here at the same time you are. That's a coincidence.
No, it's somebody hacked into his online appointment schedule. I mean, yes. What a coincidence. Why don't you wait for me outside?
What are you going to do?
Make an appointment with... Listen.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment, really, to get it the most.
Yes. Hi there. Listen, Jimmy Papadopoulos, Las Vegas, attorney at law. I'm here to talk to the judge about the Kimball probate hearing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Very important.
Sure.
Thank you.
After batting in the big leagues, this will probably be like T-ball for us anyway. So how does it work here?
Well, if an inmate gets 3 disciplinary marks, he gets shipped to maximum security prison in Salem. No excuses.
He said maximum security. I got bad.
Okay.
I remember things.
This man survived the riot of Cell Block H, man. How are you gonna bring that up?
No. Look. Nothing like that ever happens here. I mean, half these guys are CEOs.
CEOs?
For example, Mr. Orson here, he's been a model prisoner for the last 5 years.
Nice haircut, Frank.
Oh, thanks. I want you to meet officers Bagley and Hiltz.
Hiltz? This is Bagley?
They just transferred here from Salem.
Wow, can't remember the last guards that came here from Salem.
Hey, Frank.
Oh, well,
Don't do that.
they made the transfer on account of what happened to me during the riots, man.
Yeah.
There was a riot? I didn't hear about it.
I'm not even supposed to talk about it. I'm sorry. But the BOP is trying to keep it hush-hush because they didn't even keep the riots down. They just let the gangs take over. They was all up in there, man. Do you know who the Mexican cartel is? They was all up in there with the Aryan Nation and the fruits of Islam. Everybody was up in there, colors, purple, red. And then they was just hitting people.
It's
Didn't
not your
even need
fault.
to be
This is
hit.
not your fault. All right, you can't be that close to the prisoner.
No, because
You know
I can't
that.
be. But he's in my personal space.
Too bad you're not working on Sundays. You're gonna miss the omelet bar.
Omelet bar.
Pardon me, Roger. Is this guy giving you any trouble?
No, why?
Well, because I just got the report of an inmate that matches his description that may be carrying a weapon. Can you stand for me, sir?
No.
Only thing I'm carrying is his queen.
You got me, PJ. Yeah.
Officer.
Sorry, PJ, you know, it's regulations here.
It's a shield. It's a shield. That's a shield.
This is outrageous. Why would I do that?
Because you're Aryan Nation. You said you was coming to get me. I knew you look. Said you was going to cut my head off and put it in a little bucket.
Great job screening your inmates here. When's the last time someone's checked this man's cell?
Cell, you mean his bunk?
Bunk? Frank, you know that's not mine. You know that. Claire! Frank, tell him, Frank!
That man was going to shank me over an omelet. 2 eggs and a slice of government cheese. Is that what my life is worth? You better go and get away from me.
Go.
Move.
Yeah,
Move.
Sure.
My God, he is Aryan Nation.
That is absurd. I'm not in the prison gang. I'm in the Rotary Club.
I don't even know what to make of this.
Well, let me see if I can help you out. You see, 2 guards come down from a maximum security prison in Salem, and in the course of 2 hours, we uncover the leader of the Aryan Nation. Now, what does that tell you? Huh? You're sitting on a powder keg, son.
I have to report this. Yeah.
You're reporting me? That's 2 strikes. 1 more and I go to Salem. I can't go to maximum security.
You know, I'm going to have to call my little boy. Tell him Daddy's not going to be home for a while. Just be strong for your mama. Be strong, little Lamont.
Holdings.
Okay, who are you guys? Feds? Playing hardball?
I'm sorry, what are you...
Listen. The payment to Lamont Holdings was made to someone named George Gilbert.
Who's George Gilbert?
I don't know. Blanchard said to keep it to ourselves because the mob was involved. That's all I know, I swear. I don't want to die in a prison riot. Please, call off your dogs.
Sorry, PJ. Time's up.
All right, so Blanchard paid the mob $50,000 to kill someone named George Gilbert for Kimball. This should be an interesting meeting.
What dog? Do I have dogs?
Nate, I've been searching for a George Gilbert with mob ties circa 1980. I'm coming up empty. Are you sure your intel is correct?
I'm positive. Listen, Hardison, if we cancel this meeting, we lose all credibility with Blanchard. All right, it's our only shot, so please, give me an answer.
I got you. Just...
Peter Blanchard.
Jimmy Papadopoulos, Esquire.
I'd like to know who I'm dealing with. James Papadopoulos. Graduated from University Nevada Reno Law School, 1993. Took the Nevada bar exam 3 times. Disbarred 2 years ago.
No, suspended, okay? It was turned into a suspension. Yeah. I mean, you can call him up. I'm good to go.
What brings a suspended lawyer from Las Vegas to my office today?
Can I just... You strike me as a Harvard man.
Class of 77.
I knew it. It's fun. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what it must have been like for a guy like you, a Harvard man, to get those calls at 3 in the morning from Bennett Kimball, sports car wrapped around a tree, another pimp with an unpaid bill. See, I like to know who I'm dealing with, too.
What do you want?
I want to tell you a story. A story about a man who wrote a check for $50,000 in 1980 to Lamont Holdings.
I wrote a lot of checks to a lot of companies. So what?
So, well, I happen to know what the payment was for. So, you know, we can do this game, or you can start talking compensation, and let's just get to it. All right, because it's what I do.
Nate, the payment was not for George Gilbert. It was for Georgia Gilbert. It wasn't a contract killing, man. You got nothing. Bruh, you in there with nothing. Better talk about your mama. Okay, I got you. Look, Georgia Gilbert, she was a stripper. She moved to Vegas back in 1980. Lamond Holdings was set up to pay her $50,000.
Okay. Georgia Gilbert, name ring a bell? Stripper? Yeah, your blue blood client Kimball fell in love with a stripper, didn't he? I know what you did here. You sent her out to Vegas with $50,000 that was laundered through a holding company. I bet you didn't even tell Kimball something. Or if you did, what, she ran away?
It was for his own good. He wanted to marry her, for God's sake. Mr. Papadopoulos, I will cede that it would have been a scandal. But Mr. Kimball is dead. I don't see the relevance.
You don't see the relevance?
No.
Georgia Gilbert was pregnant. That relevant?
Hutton, was she pregnant?
Like, how would I know? I can't even find the girl's social security number. Just give me 5 seconds. Can I please have 5 seconds?
How would you know? She wouldn't say anything. I mean, you sent her out to Vegas, and the local syndicate probably said, we're going to put you in the ground in cement if you ever contact Kimball. What you have here is a situation where your millionaire's natural-born daughter has come out of the woodwork and wants a payout.
Where is she?
Who?
The daughter.
The daughter. Of Georgia Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
Is it safe to see her now?
Sure.
All right. Safe to meet her?
We're talking a safe environment.
Oh, safe.
Yeah, come on in. Mr. Blanchard, I'd like you to meet Lizzie Cantrell, born Lizzie Gilbert.
What was she doing out there?
Stealing. She has a meth problem.
I love meth.
But she cleans up really nice for a judge, you know, and oh boy, when she starts crying about how, growing up without daddy, huh?
Woo, yeah. That's why I love the meth.
You're playing me.
Oh, really? Playing you? Fine. Let's go to a judge right now, huh? Yeah, or strike a deal with her. Right now, strike a deal with her just like you did with her mom. Only add a few zeros, add a few... Really? Bye-bye. Come on, let's go, Lizzie. Let's go.
We're gonna go get meth?
We'll go get you some meth.
I was 1 digit away from cracking that safe. 1 digit.
Yeah, no, this is much, much better than the safe.
I got everything on Georgia Gilbert, and I mean everything. She was born May 15, 1960. Graduated St. Mary's. She failed her driver's test 3 times. She's colorblind. She wears a size 6 dress, size 8 shoe. And how in the world did you know she was pregnant?
Wait, she was pregnant?
Yeah, gave the baby up for adoption.
What happened to Georgia?
She died in 1985. Cancer.
Tough draw.
Well, it wasn't really a guess. I mean, for decades, Kimball, he had a lot of women on the side, avoided a lot of scandal, right? So what made him decide to marry Georgia Gilbert over all those women?
Blanchard paid her off, and Kimball just thought she ran out on him.
Nah, how did you know that the baby was a girl?
Oh yeah, no, that was a guess. Yeah, yeah, I mean, but that's a 50-50 deal.
Why don't you find the real daughter?
Adoption records are sealed, paper only. I have a reference number, but nobody can see inside. All this is good up until Blanchard wants a DNA test. And I gotta say, even with my bag of tricks, I can't rewrite Parker's genetic code.
Yeah, so we just have to convince him that asking for the DNA is the worst possible choice he can make.
How do we do that?
We don't.
Then this low-life extortionist comes into my office and says that he's found Kimball's lost daughter.
Yes, he was here too. Wanted a payoff.
Now, I know you and I are on opposite sides of this, but I think we can agree that this Papadopoulos fellow has no regard for the law. He's seedy, he's a disgrace to the profession. I say we get a DNA test.
Absolutely.
Of course, once we enter the DNA into evidence, then we have to live with it. So if she is the daughter, she gets everything.
Yes, everything. This file is from Papadopoulos.
Now, I tied the adoption reference number to the medical records of one of Parker's aliases. Social Security, taxes, long record of drug offenses. Anybody short of the CIA is going to believe that is Kimball's daughter.
I'm beginning to think we should consider a settlement.
No, absolutely not. My client's position is that we will fight this in probate for years if we have to.
Years?
So how was I?
I think you were enjoying yourself there at the end.
No, well, I think that's all.
And now we have to see if Blanchard is a gambling man.
Right. Which do we want him to be?
Not a gambling man.
Okay.
Well, all of it checks out, so if we get a DNA test...
If a DNA test goes into evidence, there's no turning back. This is not an inheritance. I earned this. I did things no lawyer, no one should be asked to do. She cannot show up at that hearing tomorrow.
So pay her.
Things happen to drug addicts.
In a strange city, don't know a safe place to score. Things happen.
Cindy, set up a meeting with Papadopoulos and the girl. Lind will tell you where and when.
Miss Carlisle, are you ready?
I never thought I would say this, but I hope your way works, Mr. Ford, because I don't think we have a case.
And by the time the hearing starts, we'll have a check in our hands.
This is where he said.
Want this?
Well, he was convinced, all right. Good plan.
No, this is good. This is good because, I mean, you know, we get you to the hearing. He'll cut us a check in the hallway just to keep you from getting in front of that judge. But just make sure that Parker, make sure she gets that hearing, no matter what.
They had backup. They're on their way to the courthouse.
She can't get to that hearing. Thanks. Call it in like he said. You heard shots, found him like this. Tell him the blonde did it, and she's headed to the courthouse.
Are you kidding me? Look at this.
Hardison, give me some good news.
Oh, I got some great news for you. They just put out an APB on Parker. It says she's a late 20s Caucasian woman who shot an officer, she's an addict, and she's armed. Trifecta.
Hardison, how good's the description of her?
Freeze! Police!
Pretty good.
Over right there! Hold it! Stop right there! Blanchard, your man Lynn
Went
just...
to inform a drug addict that we would not be blackmailed. She flew into a rage and gunned him down.
That'll never hold up.
Maybe. Is she willing to bet 5 to 10 years of her life on that? Smartest thing for her to do is roll back to Vegas and just disappear.
All right, Hardison, listen, Blanchard's headed to the courthouse. You gotta delay him. Buy us some time.
How you expect me to do that?
I don't know. Use your imagination.
Just use my imagination. Yo, my man. Can I have that?
Yeah.
We're cut off. We're gonna have to get rough.
I ain't hitting cops.
Look forward to seeing you explain that.
Anyone besides you gonna wander through that door? Your Honor, I don't know what could have held up the other lawyers. Next person walks through that door, we're starting.
I'm sorry, man.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good.
You good, champ?
I'm
You
fine.
good?
I've seen my briefcase.
No, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Are you okay, Mr. Blanchard?
It's all right, Don. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh, thank you very much. Okay.
My bad, man.
No problem. No problem. Okay.
Hey, you, sir, have a swell day.
You too.
Swell day.
Thank you. I appreciate it. These aren't my keys. Oh, my God. Just get naked for everyone.
Good. Good.
Hold it!
Wait a minute! Put your hands behind your head!
Whoa, take it easy. Take it easy.
All right, be cool. Nothing's gonna happen to anybody. Just settle down. No. I'm not using the stun gun either. Now, hold on. Stop. Chill. All right? Nobody's gonna get hurt.
Drop it!
Seriously? What are you doing? Listen, probably best if you pretend that you never saw us. Stop!
Nate, I did all I could do, but...
Peter Blanchard, Your Honor, my apologies, but I was held up in security.
Security is always there. You should take that into account. Now, Mr. James Papadopoulos has entered an appearance. Do we know where he is? We should perhaps wait
I do not believe he will be coming in, Your Honor.
Fine, we have a full docket today. Let's get this thing moving.
Nate, I hope you have a plan B or F or something in the first half of the alphabet.
Yes, but it depends on our Miss Carlisle.
Librarian?
Ready, Miss Carlisle? Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Elliot, what's your 20?
Every entrance is covered. Parker's trying to find another way in.
Hey, Parker, forget about the hearing. I need you to do something else.
And when you saw Mr. Kimball last week, what was his mental state?
He didn't even know who I was. He kept calling me Gigi.
How does that compare with your last visit with him 2 months ago?
It was completely different. He was frail then, but his mind was still sharp.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor. Your witness, Mr. Blanchard?
These are Bennett Kimball's medical records, which I have entered into evidence. They state that he was declared incompetent over 2 years ago. Isn't it true, Miss Walton, that even if you could produce this new will, which you can't, it would have been the product of a man deep in the throes of dementia?
No, he was fine. He was fine.
Jimmy Papadopoulos, sorry for my tardiness.
Judge, we're already underway here.
And I don't want to go through this a second time. Mr. Papadopoulos...
That's me.
...has filed that he represents a missing heir. I will hear him out.
Now?
Yes, now.
Your Honor, if you just give me a moment to collect my thoughts, gather my papers, and, and again, sorry for the tardiness, and, I like a wise Latina judge. I like it. Thanks for keeping it going till I got here.
You can't pretend to be a lawyer in a courtroom.
Well, stick around. I'm about to practice medicine, too. Your Honor, I'd like to offer into evidence these documents showing a payment that Mr. Blanchard made to a Georgia Gilbert, a woman I contend bore Mr. Kimball's child.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Papadopoulos.
It's Papadopoulos.
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 This man spun these fairy tales in my office. It's a shakedown from a disbarred...
Suspended.
...ambulance chaser from Las Vegas. And he says that he found Bennett Kimball's daughter. So I only have one question for him. Where is she?
I could produce her, Your Honor, if you just allow me to ask the witness one question to the witness.
Please.
Okay? Ask. Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Walton, what color is my tie?
I don't know. I'm colorblind.
Colorblind. You're, yes. What I have here, Your Honor, these are the medical records for Bennett Kimball, which Mr. Blanchard here was kind enough to offer into evidence, which he was. Now, it states that Mr. Kimball is colorblind. Now, what we have here is, it says that Georgia Gilbert is colorblind on the Massachusetts application for a driver's license.
Blue irises. They were his favorite.
She failed her driver's test 3 times. She's colorblind.
Now, it's rare for a woman to be colorblind. It takes a colorblind father, a colorblind mother, to produce a child who's colorblind.
Wait, are you saying that I'm Bennett Kimball's daughter?
Your Honor, now he's testifying.
You opened the door, counselor.
It's no coincidence, is it, that you started a program helping foster kids get adopted? No coincidence. Is it, Ms. Walton?
No, I was adopted myself.
Yes, in 1982. You were 2 years old, state of Nevada?
Yes.
And the last time you saw Bennett Kimball, he called you by a different name, didn't he? What was it?
Gigi.
Come on. Oh, no. It's Ruth. I'm your friend.
Gigi? Yeah. Georgia Gilbert? Gigi? That's who he was looking at when he saw you that day. Your birth mother, the woman he loved and lost in 1980. Your Honor, Bennett Kimball didn't call Ms. Walton here out of the blue to donate money to her charity. He searched for her. He searched for his daughter.
I move to strike Mr. Papadopoulos' evidence from the record based on the fact that I haven't been able to get adequate time to review these outlandish claims and prepare a proper response.
Papadopoulos.
Papadopoulos!
I agree, Your Honor. And I would also like to add a motion to compel a DNA test to put to rest any doubt that my client is Mr. Kimball's daughter. The truth will win out. Motion granted. When we get the results, I expect I will be awarding Miss Walton the Kimball estate. We're adjourned.
You honestly think this will hold up?
You know, for a Harvard man, you're not too sharp there. You know, you try to keep Kimball's daughter out of the courtroom, she walks right in the front door.
Sorry I'm late. I was just at your office cleaning out your safe.
Hey, Parker, forget about the hearing. I need you to do something else.
Those files? Woo! That was a lot of dirt. Gave them to your special cop friend.
Oh, who's not too happy with you, by the way, since you shot him. Because you can't pay him off with any of the Kimball estate money.
What the hell is this? Hey, you don't understand. These people are thieves. I don't even think that one's a lawyer! And if he's Greek, I'm Aristotle!
So, do you still think law is the only pathway to justice?
Now more than ever. I like to think that you learned something from me today.
certainly.
Why would he go to all that trouble to find me and not tell me he was my father?
Well, I mean, think about it from his perspective. If he had told you the truth, how do you think you would have reacted?
I would have asked him why it took him so long. I would have been really angry.
Yeah, so instead, it's like he got to start from scratch, and by leaving his fortune to your charity, it's almost like he's atoning for mistakes he made in his life. And...
The kind, generous Bennett Kimball is the one I knew, and that's how I'm going to remember him.
So, where's your lawyer? I thought, she'd be with you today, celebrating the win and...
My lawyer, I never met her before this week. She told me she was with you.
Took you long enough.
Who are you?
Tara Cole. I'm a friend of Sophie's. She said you guys were short-handed, asked me to help. It's all in there.
So you help out by lying to us?
I wanted to see just how good you really are. And show you just how good I am. You can consider it my audition.
I bet you're not even a lawyer.
Oh, Sophie was right. You are adorable.
Excuse me?
Don't come in.
No.
You overstep a woman. I got half.
See how good we are?
Hey, hold on. Hey, guys. She's right. Sophie did send her. And Sophie asked us to give Tara here a shot. Well played. Welcome aboard.
Thanks. Adorable.
Whoa, hold up. Hold up. What is this?
Oh, that's my invoice. For my cut of the inheritance. Hey, I'm not a candy striper. This is my job. Here, see? We're getting paid already. It's gonna be fun.